In the 90 Day Fiancé franchise there have been a lot of breakups, and when those relationships end, it's sometimes the best thing that could have happened for one or both partners. Some 90 Day Fiancé stars and their exes are friends, but others can't get far enough away from their former lovers. There's been abusive behavior, gaslighting, incompatibility, and more in the relationships featured in the franchise, and a lot of the time it's for the best that the cast members call it quits. Although many successful relationships have come out of the franchise, there have also been many terrible relationships. For many cast members, it can be tempting to stay in a bad relationship, even though they would actually be much better off single. A lot of relationships have ended on the show, but in some instances, the exes truly thrive without the ball and chain that was dragging them down. These are the cast members whose exes are lucky they're no longer together. When Big Ed first started dating his ex-girlfriend Rose Vega, viewers thought she was just another cast member looking for an easy path to a green card. But it quickly became clear that Ed was the problematic one in their relationship. He said things that belittled Rose and insulted her culture, and eventually Rose got sick of it and dumped Big Ed. Now, Rose is a major success story in the franchise and is doing better than ever with her ex out of her life. She just opened her own retail shop and has been providing a better life for her family, and it's all because she kicked Ed to the curb. By the end of their 2-season journey on 90 Day Fiancé, fans were divided over whether Mike or Natalie was worse. Mike was endlessly criticized for gaslighting Natalie and initiating fights, and Natalie got called out for acting superior and being unreasonable. But now that they've ended their marriage, both Mike and Natalie appear to be thriving. Natalie has been confirmed for the 90 Day, The Single Life Season 2 cast, and Mike has been busy partying with a new woman. Whether you're Team Mike, Team Natalie, or Team neither, these two are clearly doing better apart. On 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, there were a lot of red flags that viewers saw while Jeffrey was dating his Russian girlfriend Varya Malina. He seemed controlling and jealous and wasn't forthcoming about his criminal past. Later, the full extent of his history of abusive behavior was revealed and Jeffrey was recently found guilty of charges of domestic violence. It's not entirely clear if Varya was still dating Jeffrey. There was evidence that she both was and wasn't. But now that Jeffrey will likely be going to prison for several years, Varya is definitely better off getting as far away from him as possible. Related. 90 Day Fiancé. Cast members who didn't research their partner's culture. Stephanie's ex-girlfriend Erica Owens made the right choice ending things with Stephanie, and it's clear that she's thriving on her own. Many fans found Stephanie's behavior abusive and felt that Erica deserved better. Stephanie wasn't willing to come out to her mother but demanded Erica come out to her family. She was extremely jealous and insecure about Erica's friends, and overall they just weren't right for each other. Now, Erica is living her best life away from Stephanie and the cameras. Although Andrew's ex-fiancée Amira Lalisa certainly has her faults, she's definitely better off now that she and Andrew have broken up. Andrew had Amira jump through hoops to try to get to America and demonstrated a short temper and dangerous behavior, like when the 90 Day Fiancé star threatened castmate David Toborowski. On the eve of Amira's planned flight to the U.S., Andrew told her she'd be arriving to an angry fiancé, so Amira wisely decided not to get on the plane. Now, she seems much happier than what fans saw of her on the show, and it's all because Andrew finally pushed her past her limit. Jorge and Anfisa are another former couple who are thriving now that they've split up. When they were together, it was obvious what a toxic couple they were, because each of them was using the other for something superficial. Anfisa was only interested in Jorge's money and Jorge was only interested in Anfisa's appearance. Jorge and Anfisa made each other miserable and brought out each other's worst habits. But after their divorce, both of them have improved their lives. Jorge started a new family and Anfisa has dedicated herself to a fitness career. It's clear this couple is better apart. Colt is unique among these other cast members because he has not one, but two exes who are doing better without him in their lives. His first wife, Larissa Lima, is no angel, but Colt didn't exactly treat her well either. His next girlfriend, Jess Caroline, was even more mistreated and Colt has admitted to cheating on her with his now wife Vanessa Guerra. After all his bad behavior, Larissa and Jess should snub Colt forever and move on with their lives. Jess has gotten married to a man who seems to truly love her, and Larissa has been indulging in her passion for plastic surgery and living her best life away from her ex. Related. 90 Day Fiance. Cast members who live far away from their kids in 90 Day Fiance. The other way, Brittany and her Muslim boyfriend Yazan Abu Harira were a terrible match in large part because Brittany didn't respect Yazan's culture and hadn't given enough thought to what living in a Muslim country would really be like. Though he reportedly had a strong fascination with Brittany's body, Yazan is better off without her, since their relationship caused him tremendous stress. Yazan's family objected to their relationship because Brittany was far from the good Muslim girl they wanted Yazan to marry. Now that they've broken up, Yazan is able to be with someone who makes him, and his family, happy. In the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, sometimes a breakup is the best thing that could happen to a couple, and all parties involved are much better apart than they are together. For these cast members, their exes are thanking their lucky stars that they're no longer stuck in a miserable relationship.